Hello and welcome back, my friends. We're in the old Greenway Fort, what's left of it, and we're talking to Andrek.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I have been watching the movement of orcs crossing into Breland from the North Downs, and fear that before we move to assist those besieged in the North Downs, we must first strengthen the borders here. I have seen the orcs making their way south through the pass near Trestlebridge to small encampments on the east side of the Greenway. It is there I must first send you to fight back the enemy and lay them low. You will find the orcs north of this location to the east of the Greenway. Return to me when this deed is complete. Orc Outriders.
How can I be of service?
Look to the north near the hills and outcroppings on the eastern side of the Greenway for signs of the orcs. We must begin to thin their numbers, or they will crash over this land like a terrible wave. Doesn't sound good. An ominous visage of things to come. Good summary. Orcs have come down from the North Downs. What else do you need to know? Exactly. Just get rid of them.
Would you do something for me?
Though it brings me no pleasure, and I hope that you find nothing in your investigations, I must ask you to complete a grisly task while you purge the orcs from Breland. The orcs have come from the North Downs, and the simplest trail for them to follow will have been through the beleaguered town of Trestlebridge. I would ask that you search the orcs you fell for signs of a struggle against the people of the North Downs in the form of cloth made by man. Should you find anything of the sort, return it to me here at my post. Signs of struggle. Why do you need that?
Greetings.
Perhaps you'll find nothing, but I still wish you to look through the orcs' belongings to ensure that the people of the North Downs remain unmolested. Oh, well, so what if I don't find any evidence? It doesn't mean they weren't unmolested. They were unmolested, let's put it that way. In any case, let's hunt some orcs. Orcs have feelings too, you know? They're conscious beings. So hunting orcs, speaks volumes about our attitude. Speaks volumes, but actually it's sad that we have to kill them. We're taking the direct way, which is the most dangerous way, I'm sure. Huh. Are they around here? No, I don't think so. Not yet. Let's see. Go down towards the valley. See if we can find them. There is their camp. What say, orc? Oh, Dark Creep grunts. Indeed, Orc Slayer. A company of orcs has passed into Breland from the North Downs, ravaging the countryside and razing farms. The advance of the orcs out of the north must be brought to a halt. Yes, indeed. So those are from the Dark Creep tribe. Dark Creep killer? You should do no more killings. Collect the strips of blood-stained cloth. Well, there is your sign of molestation. Okay, Prowler. You seem chubby enough. You seem skinny enough. Okay, killers are always skinny, right? Rob Thornley.
What is this
Help at
world
last. We
coming
must get
to?
out of here quickly. Don't get Thorny's bow, but it's inferior to ours. But that's fine.
I do not ask much of you.
Please, you must help me. These orcs captured me while I was away from my farm on business. Please, help me escape. Sure thing. Please, get me through these cursed orcs for a ways, friend. No worries. I'll protect you. Defend yourself. Good for you, Rob. Thanks, friend. I should be able to make it back to the farm on my own from here. Oh yes, please tell my wife I'm alright if you see her before I do. Our farm is south a ways in the breed fields. Pretty sure you'll get there first, my friend. I need to finish my business here. But yes, I'll talk to Rose Stormley. Okay. You'll need to defeat grunts and prowlers. Find a little more bloodstained cloth, because once you find one, you know you have to find 8. Is the rule. We know that, has to be at least 8 for molestation to count. Okay. Good. Are you a prowler? Yes. Look at your outfit there. I mean, it's interesting to say the least. Your axe is impressive though. I need one more of those guys. There is one. Pretty good. Oh, right then. Let's head back to Andrak. See what he has to say about the cloth strips. Green way, green way, green way is pretty green. Green way, green way, green way, surrounded by green grass. Pretty happy place for a horse and ourselves, if you must know. Wolves and bears coexist happily with nature. If you ask me, I'll never touch them, but I always get mission to exterminate them for some reason or another. Never good reasons. Back at the fort.
Greetings.
The number of orcs pushing through Threshold Bridge and other areas abutting the North Downs is disconcerting. We must not allow them to move beyond their current positions. We must do everything possible to end this threat here and now. Superior complete Hobbit breakfasts. Mushroom, bacon, eggs, and potatoes. Who could ask for more? Well, I would. Ask for some vinegar? No, just kidding.
What can I do for you?
This find leaves me more concerned than before. Still, our focus must remain here in Breland. There are lives to save here as well as in the north, and we must establish at least one bulwark against the orcs. Thank you for doing this, Passador. Thank you for collecting bloodstained cloths, really? You're welcome. Anytime. What next?
Could I speak with you a moment?
The Outriders you dispatched were only the first of many foes that made their way into Breland from the North Downs. I had hoped that the message you delivered would have been clear enough to force some of the orcs back towards the north. But they have organized well and built out a fort upon the western side of the Greenway. Already? In the last 2 minutes? And you know that how? We need to drive them out of that area as quickly as possible. You will need to travel north again, I fear, this time crossing the Greenway and searching for the Orcs encampment, called Kirit Nur. Oh, it has a name already as well? Jeez. Strike at the heart of the Orc forces there, and we may yet break their will. Wow, that was quick.
What do you need?
You will find the Orc encampment at Kirit Nur, west of the Greenway to the north. Make your way there, and defeat the Orcs in an attempt to break their will.
Would you do something for me?
If we are to investigate Kirit Nur, then we should also do what we can about recovering the many supplies the Orcs have received from raids and from the corrupted men who aim to assist them. You're sure to find these supplies neatly tucked away in crates, packed far differently than Orcs would pack their provisions while marauding through the countryside. How do you have all this intelligence? So I killed all those Orcs. 2 minutes later, they established a camp that already has a name, and you know all this about the camp? Are you? Hmm, no further comments. You're sure to find these supplies neatly tucked, huh? Differently than the usual marauding style, huh? Collect these supplies, and I will see that they are restored to the Man of Bree and Trestlebridge. Oh, lag. Ill-gotten. Ill-gotten what? More lag?
How can I be of service?
Have you found any supplies among the orcs at Kirknur? Well, I'm not as fast as orcs can establish a new camp, you know? The beasts have stolen much as they have made their way here, not to mention what they have received from their allies here in Breland. Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk to Rose. Let her know her husband is fine. It's true, her husband didn't have a horse, so maybe we'll get there first before he does. Wow, that's a special design, a floating house. Is this for making? Well, what is? Oh no, it's just a bunch of planks. That was something else. Alright, Rose, you're outside again. Oh, thank you for finding Rob. You know already, huh?
Oh dear.
I'm so thankful you rescued Rob. He's resting now, but he asked me to give you a reward. He's also asked for something more. Thornley's rope. Not bad.
Could I have a word with you?
Rob is resting now and recovering nicely, thanks to you, but he asks another favor of you. He said he can't sleep, thinking about those accursed orcs what ambushed him up the Greenway. When he was captured, he said a large orc came over to torment him from a camp to the west from where he was being held, the one behind the wooden stockade. He says the other orcs called this monster the Red Reaver. Rob says he must have his revenge on the Red Reaver. Revenge because he's thinking about um hmm. Again, revenge is the theme. And will be glad to give you what coins he can spare if you can put him to heal. Now, I can't say as I like all this bloodshed, and it sounds right dangerous to me. But if you show that horrible monster who tortured Rob a thing or two, I guess you surely do deserve a reward. Right? My sentiments exactly. Well, we shouldn't do this, but coins. New quest, Thornley's Revenge.
Oh dear.
Have you done away with the Red River yet? Oh yes, I have. I'm so fast. Yeah, I have. Where's my reward?
What do you need?
Funny people. Well, at least we can head into the direction of the Kirit Nur camp and see what that's all about. Collect some supplies, defeat some orcs. Gnarling Hollow, yes. Pretty cool rocks. Yeah, I see what I've done. They moved to another kind of secluded valley here. But we're not there yet. Is there further afield? Oh yes. Oh, even a more hidden valley here. And yet intelligence was swift. Okay, late. Who else? And where are your neatly tucked away supplies? Oh, they're in your pockets, because I've already collected 5 stolen supplies. See, my axe not only cuts your flesh, but collects stuff in your pockets. You just can't notice because I'm so quick with my sword. By sword I mean my axe. Impressive. Impressive skills that I wield. There's the Red Reaver. Yeah, he had stolen some supplies too. Defeated the Red Reaver, yeah, a while ago. And they have a cave here, huh? Let's see. Well, I definitely decimated their numbers here. A few more. And we'll be done. It completed. Orc Slayer. Advanced. Yeah, already. Okay, well, that was nice and easy and quick. But still, look at the camp they established here in the couple minutes that I had to ride from their old camp to the fort. It's impressive. More green grass and green trees and green leaves and some peas. Pretty nice. And the green way. Let's see. Talk to Andrek, of course. One last time. Well, maybe not last. But for now, I think we're done with him. Oh, right.
Greetings.
A cave was carved into the face of the cliffside, you say? You didn't notice that, with all your intelligence and all your details? Yes, I did notice a cave. Had a large and obvious opening to it. It all makes sense now, Bassador. That must be where Fernie is headed.
Would you do something for me?
Your efforts in the south yielded information about Bill Fernie, a man of Bree with terrible and self-serving ideals. Fernie was working to assist the brigands loyal to Sharkey to join with the Tarkrit Orcs coming from the north. Sharkey again. Such an alliance would pinch the resources to Bree land from both sides and spell certain doom for her people. Not if you have heroes like me. I mean, look at my helm. Your efforts here in the north have done much to assist us in seeing that the orcs are broken and their strength diminished. Your recent discovery of a cave built into the cliff face at Kirit Nur leads me to believe that the cave will serve a terrible purpose, a place for Fernie to meet with the orc leaders and facilitate an arrangement to further invade Bree. It seems now that you have been chosen to avert this invasion and shatter this alliance once and for all. You will need to return to the encampment at Kirit Nur and enter the cavern to disrupt the alliance. You must see that the orcs and evil men do not succeed in their plans. Are you prepared? Yes, I am. Though I do not understand why my first task is to locate the cave when I just was there.
What can I do for you?
Recovering this much from the orcs will surely help to alleviate much of the suffering that Bree and Trestlebridge have felt from the encroachment into their territories. I thank you much for your efforts. You're welcome. Breaking alliances. Any more comments about breaking alliances? No? Okay. Well, I think that should do it for this episode. Enjoy the whole crew gathered here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.